Hi everybody. Welcome to my room. I recently cleaned it, so that is nice. I'll tell you. I'm really looking forward to having a brand new year with things are a little bit tidier. I've been really into Marie Kondo on the Netflix. She's so sweet. It is interesting because she doesn't speak English. And so there's like a sense of like time to really consider what you're about to say when people present you their homes. Anyways, brilliant show. She has those sweet asides where she's just grateful for this rich learning experience, which it always is. Like when you have lessons for people and they have their own process. I like that a lot because she doesn't need no accreditation to tell people that she's found a certain way of doing things, helping her start things, Anyways, I'm not just holding this ukulele, I'm going to play it. I'm going to tune it. I think it's going to be my new practice is to broadcast in tunes so you can kind of see that it's like not magic, it's just a lot of work to make sure everything sounds together. I think it's funny because I grew up playing the clarinet, which is nothing you tune, So it's fascinating because other people tune to it. It's cool to have like a tuner, and it's weird because it's like, yeah, I'm a musician, but I've never like had to tune. Jeez Louise, Anyways, so there is like an not arbitrary, but it's just like there's this thing I'm trying to hit, It's good. It's a good thing. It's not arbitrary. I said that, but it's not what I meant. But sometimes I am a little frustrated because I've been thinking a lot about alternative tunings, and so it's like I want to take the leap, but I also at Burning Man, somebody tuned my ukulele once like it was a regular ukulele and it's a baritone, and it was horrifying, like the way that he handled the strings, like he had this idea of how it was supposed to be, but then it was all wrong. Anyways, yeah, for all y'all who've had instruments where it's like other people like playing with them, it's just like, hey. Anyways, he thought he knew what he was doing, but that's tricky when you're at Burning Man and you're like on a lot of drugs. Anyways, back to tuning. I should have a Netflix show about Burning Man. I think it's funny because I went and it was my first time, and I'm a bit skeptical, which I think is the best approach when you're at a festival, But yeah, it was lots of fun. But yeah, the people you meet, and oh my gosh, like people that are like very entitled to their idea of what happens, Which I like in the sense that at Burning Man there's a bit of kind of like overtone about it, where it's like people know those people, so it's like a trope you can watch out for. Anyways, that sounds pretty alright to me. I'm so relaxed now. It's kind of like parallel parking. I don't know. I don't hate it, but it's just like, it's not satisfying when it's taking longer than you want it to. Today I went to CVS, and I went to several parts of the cosmetics store because cosmetics are grouped by brand, and I kept looking for this thing. I wanted to find a lip stain, something that would stain my lips, like food coloring or a lollipop. And it was cool because I got to see all these different words for things you put on your lips, like stick, balm, moisture. I don't know, like they're talking about how like there are certain ones that like lock in moisture all day, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Get a product to keep my lips moist, you know. Healthy hydrated lips. Yeah. So, anyways, I didn't find what I was looking for in those sections. I appreciated it, but there was just so many different colors, and nothing really said what I wanted it to, which is just kind of like costume or clown, you know? And so it's cool because then on my way towards the door after I've lost all hope, I see this cute little lonely thing, like in the, you know, bargain bin, like the impulse buy, where it's just like, hey, what about this lip paint? And I was like, yeah, that's what I want, some lip paint. So, yeah, it was nice because it was by itself, and so it was very appealing because I didn't have to make a choice about what kind of red it was. So I got it, and that's my bold lip choice for the rest of the year. It's going to be lots of fun, I think. I've always envied stylish people walking around with their bold lip, and now I'm thinking that's me this year, 2019, bold lips. Very exciting. Feeling like I'm coming together like I Love Lucy. I love Lucy. I used to race home after school, and it played at 2 p.m. I don't know how, like, I got out of school, like, where, like, I could watch it at 2 p.m. I'm not even sure that's a real memory, but, yeah, anyhow, maybe it was 3 p.m. That's a little more likely. When did school let out for you? I mean, on Wednesdays, when I was little, it was so weird. The school I was at would let out early. They would let out at 12:15, earlier than all the other schools in the area. And me and this woman, Miss Kismet, and my sister would go out for shrimp dumplings in the YWCA van. And I recently found a dumpling shop in Oakland, and it tastes just like that. It's one of those white YWCA vans where they have those like low seat belts and those weird like long seat belts where they go across the aisle. And we all played these hand games, in the seats, and we're very loud and screamy. I miss that. I miss that kind of van life where it was very like, where the seats were really big. But I realized it's just because we were really small. We were just small little things in that big old van, and then when it got like bumps, we would go really high, and wouldn't hit our heads though, because the van was always bigger. I miss the grass in the morning in the park, any old park really, but there's something special about the grass where it was just like perfectly dewed. It looked like a 7-Up can, but like it was all the grass. It was so beautiful. I miss that. My sweetie Andrew told me about how it's tough to remember the past sometimes, but you can appreciate that your whatever you experienced, what your body experienced, like those memories are yours if you want them. And I like that, where it's just like, it's tough thinking about what I wish I had, but I remember what I saw, and I remember how it made me feel, and I felt optimistic. about how at the time you felt what you felt, and that was real for you. And there might have been a lot else going on, but at that very moment, those experiences that you had where you understood the world as you felt it, that was for you, and it still is for you. Sometimes go to this place called Bellows Beach, and it's like any other beach really, but it's interesting thinking about how there's so many beaches in the world, and Bellows Beach was just like the best beach. I think a part of it is like Hawaii's got a really great climate for swimming and stuff. And so the goal really is just to have a spot of your own where not many people know about it. And it's okay if, your cousins hang out, I guess. I don't know. I don't think we're very, in the know back then even. But you kind of know, I guess. Sometimes I forget my mom, with all her flaws, is far away from home too. Not super far, but it's just like a 4-hour plane ride. It's not very far, I guess, but it's so interesting when other things are closer, like the rest of the country is closer, grappling with remembering my family's humanity. It's tricky because we all went through something pretty crazy. Well, it's not that crazy. It's just normal part of life when your patriarch dies. He was beloved. People loved him. And uncles and everybody. We just have all these stories about his humanity and stuff. But it's weird. It's awkward when we're moving on with our lives. It's just how it just feels like everybody has their own way of doing it. Weaving in the experiences we've had with our sweet father. Trying to understand his limitations too. I think that's the tough part, is that I wanted to hear some more juicy stuff about my dad, and it was just very much sorry for your loss, and it's just there's so much else that happened, and so it's just, when I think about grief and I think about grief talk, it's just it's such a bummer, because it's just where are all the stories about when he was bad and when he was flawed and when he forgot about things or did something you didn't expect. I mean, it wasn't malicious, but it was definitely interesting how there were some motivations where it's just he wanted to give gifts that maybe he couldn't afford, or couldn't get fast enough. Now, what I liked about him though is that he never told me that I owe him anything, I love that sense of I don't owe you anything. It's just
gift and it's free, and it's not an expectation that there's these things coming back. It's not how it works. It's not a transaction. It's just like, I have this to give you right now, and so I'm gonna give it to you right now. It's not some weird investment or this sense of like, you promised, or it's like, I believe your word. It's just like, it's not about that. So I want to do a song for my dad. This goes out to you, wherever you are. You're keen on when you look at the drawings, you think of me up there in heaven, way up there, far away. Maybe you see someone's art and you're thinking all the beers that you ever wanted to drink, and climbing mountains high. So this song goes out to you, wherever you are, probably somewhere with a view. So happy day if time exists at all. Happy year, happy journey, happy, 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 happy to you. Anyways, I'm gonna end this broadcast, I think, real
soon. Thank y'all for joining me in my room. Happy 2019, beginning of beautiful, well, for me, a beautiful time in my room. Not for everybody, but, my room's pretty cool. Like, you can come over if you want, probably. Just talk to me about it first. That was weird. Anyways, how could I not be weird, Anyways, if you're a family, I'm not home. I am somewhere else, and you can't find me. I'm lost. Not lost. Just don't. I don't know. I'm not ready to invite family over to my house or anything. That seems like a lot of hard work. And I have a therapist, so I'm like thinking about it. It's just one of those things where it's just like, obviously I got a lot of stuff to work through too.